So, went book shopping. Went and got my nails done. I like this like geode. My sister said it kind of looks like my molecular, which fair enough. You would have seen the footage, but I went book shopping. Got a few. Haven't done a big book shop in months. I don't even remember the last time I did a big book shop. We're gonna go through the less exciting stuff there. So I got some straws. Need some straws. I also got water-based markers because all my markers are alcohol-based, because I bought a book journal. This one's dotted and it's just cute. It's jean though, so we're ignoring the jean pockets. It's just from Typo, it's just a dotted journal. So I thought some water-based markers wouldn't destroy the paper too much. And if they do, I might as well just use my alcoholic ones, but it's a learning curve. I also got a new phone case because mine is dying. It's actually got a hole in it, so we're gonna change this out now and pray that it fits. I know it's kind of Magnolia Parks coated. It's got little golden bees on it, but I thought it would look nice with the red of my phone. Don't ask me why. Now we get into the fun stuff, the books. So we'll start with the last one I purchased, which is Love and Rome. It is about a woman who moved from Melbourne to Rome because she's a bit poveretta, and she basically falls in love. The bit that really sold me was that the chapters are in, like the chapter numbers are in Italian. And when I was reading like about the author, apparently she's been an advocate for Italian learning in Australia. She's been an advocate for Italian language education in Australia. Literally just sold on the fact that she's an Italian Australian, I'm an Italian Australian, and I'm gonna live vicariously through this book about Italy because I've never been. Brilliant. Next, the Iliad. I got this for $2 because I spent enough money to the fact that the woman at the counter was like, you can get one of the classics for $2. So the Iliad by Homer. I didn't really look into it. The font is tiny. Yippee for me. Got no idea who translated that, but we have the Iliad. I also got this. The next book is All That's Left in the World. I mean, look at the cover of this, first of all. This is what sold me. It is about these two guys. It is a queer romance. I haven't really read a queer romance at all. But a catastrophic event wipes out most of the population. Jamie finds himself alone in the woods. He's learned to fear other desperate survivors, but when he meets an injured Andrew, Jamie is compelled to help. They step out in the strange world together, and their friendship begins to feel like something more. Jamie and Andrew are hoping for safety, for shelter, for community, but ahead of them is a perilous journey through a world torn apart. They don't know what they'll find out there, but they may just find each other. Anyway, like, this is adorable. I also picked up Cinder, mainly because I keep seeing it every book YouTuber's shelf. I kind of feel like a little more fantasy on my shelf would be good. I know this is a series, but like the font's pretty nice. The cover art's quite intriguing. I know literally nothing about it. Next, I purchased Iron Widow. They fly giant mechanic things. Dream of pairing up with girls who pilot chrysales, I think that's how you pronounce it. Giant transforming robots that battle aliens beyond the Greater Wall. It doesn't matter that their female co-pilots are expected to serve as concubines and often die from the mental strain. When 18-year-old Zetian offers herself up as a concubine pilot, her plan is to assassinate the ace male pilot responsible for her sister's death. But after miraculously surviving her first battle, Satan sets up her sights for a mightier goal. The time has come to stop more girls from being sacrificed. Tell me that doesn't sound phenomenal. And also the cover again. Like, fuck, man. Next, I thought I'd hop on the train of Butcher and Blackbird. I know the second one has just been recently released, but I feel like this could be a very good opener into some dark romance for me, so I can start reading the Mindfuck series, which is on the shelf behind me. And I've also got My Dark Romeo, but I feel like I need a funnier, shit-stirring, bantery little dark romance to get into it, and I feel like this might be perfect for me. I also love the fact that it's got text bubbles. I love when books have little text bubbles. Makes me so happy. And finally, I literally walked into QBD, saw this on the new release shelf and picked it up. I wasn't actually planning on buying books. I saw it and went, you're mine. And that's Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. I've literally only read Bride by Ali Hazelwood, and I loved it. I have Check and Mate, and that's it. I don't know if I can deal with the love hypothesis. This might be a gateway drug of reading more Ali Hazelwood besides Bride. Yeah, that brings the total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to 7 books. It was anticipated to be 0 and I've come home with 7. This is the completed pile. I needed this. I needed retail therapy. I'm not spending money for a very long time. In short, that's it. I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna sort out how I want to do this because I've been itching to make a reading journal and I just haven't. Gonna use my jean journal. Do some fun little things, I think. So this is the layout I've kind of gone with. And then on this page I'm going to print out the book covers and this is just kind of going to be the layout. It's not the greatest thing ever, but for my first book journal I think it suffices. I think it's fine. I'll probably develop a better layout as I go, but I've just got the books that I've read, the videos I made, and the data from the month. And then I feel like it's going to be cool to track how I've progressed. And this little eyeball, you wouldn't think I knew how to draw, but I do. That's kind of how it's going to go, and I'm going to do February, March, April, May. Yeah, a little different color, I think. Yeah. Okay, so I've done up to June. Not perfect by any means. So we have January, February. Guess what's next? It's March. I stopped doing the line things, so we just got boring. April, May. Yeah, May. Now we're currently in June, and obviously June's not completed. Like, it doesn't have the videos made and then the data like the rest of them, because we've still got a couple days left. But I think I'll go back and add in these lines again. I feel like it just makes the page a little bit more exciting, and I need to find wherever my sprocket is and start printing out the covers of the books that I've read. And maybe down the line I'll change up how I've laid this out, but for now it's what I need it to be. My reading and the videos I've made. Also in February I added a little bit of hearts everywhere because it's Valentine's Day. I forgot what it was called. But yeah, and then in April, like, I realized that this is a peachy color and I don't have a peachy colored pen, so LOL. I did get ink on the front from when I did my starting page that just says book journal. It is something. I think for a starting journal it's not horrible. It's crazy. The starting sentence of this book is, I hope the afterlife has a little movie theater where you can sit in silence and watch the sequence of events that led to the watershed moments of your life. You're kidding. Also, I was reading Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. I just cannot get into it right now. So I'm reading one of the books that I got today. That All That's Left in the World. Yeah, no explanation, really. I didn't really make an outro either, so thank you so much for joining me in my very bookish day. I hope you enjoyed watching, and this is the time where I say arrivederci.